And so we begin.
Oh my gosh. What an afternoon.
Oh, man. Well, I think we learned some lessons today, I hope.
I've got a tiny bit of echo on you, but that's normal, right?
It is. Um,
Okay.
I, yeah, it's something I've kind of just gotten used to.
So, after all that,
So here we
we're
are.
going to be able to write a book on how to do this when we're all done.
Oh, so many problems that have been solved since we've embarked on this.
Every
So
once in a while, I wonder, are we doing it the hard way?
I, I think we're doing it the only way because we have tried every single way that there is to do this. So
All right. Let's see.
it's the only way.
Facebook says we're
I'm sure of
live.
it.
I can see the button. So that worked.
Oh man, can you? All right. I'm excited. I'm going to check it out.
What? You should check out a different one, maybe. Hello, Vanessa. Vanessa sees us. Woo woo. We've had quite the day, Vanessa. Todd and I are trying to figure out how to listen to music with you guys. We think we got it figured.
You know what? It's like Vanessa can be our test
Mm-hmm.
person. I'm going to play a song from here, and then you tell me if you
We can live like this another day. No one wants to leave, no one wants to stay. I hear you say I did what.
Okay, Vanessa, how was that? Can you hear the music? If Vanessa can hear it, then this works. Hey, Ruby.
Okay, great. She can hear that.
Nice.
Yes.
All right.
Success.
So, guys, Todd and I are working on our next EP projects. We've got 3 lined up. We are working on song selection and we are working on the arrangement of the songs, like the flow that they're going to be on the EP. We are going to do Love Lost for August. We are going to do what's the next one? I lost my note.
Oh, the next one is going to be a rock album. We don't have
Oh,
it. It's called uh, "Those Flowers Are Gonna
yes,
Die."
those flowers are going to die, and then we're going to do
Yeah.
what's the goth one?
The goth album. It's called Immortal.
Paralysis.
Uh,
Okay, so we've
yeah.
got new music lined up for you for August, September, and October. We have some exciting things, especially I'm very excited about the October one because we have some guest people on those that we can talk about a little bit if you guys want to. But what I was thinking
Yes, really
was
exciting guest
we
people.
would listen to just a little bit of each of the songs on each of the albums. We want to make sure that it plays properly for you guys, for starters, because we're doing a test run for another project. And also get your feedback and see what you think and how you feel about them. If you like them, if you don't like them, if you want to hear the whole song, when the EP comes out, or if you're bored of it and you don't like it. So, who thinks that would be fun?
Let's see. Do you want to start at the top for the first one, or did you have a place that you were thinking of?
So, I kind of thought we'd go through them like 1, 2, 3. Like, we'll do Love Lost, These Flowers Are Gonna Die, and Mortar Paralysis. We'll see how
Okay.
people are feeling. What platform is this even? Vanessa.
Well, you're commenting on Facebook, I believe.
Vanessa is on Facebook. We are also live on Twitch and we are live on YouTube. We think if anybody would like to check out one of those platforms and let us know how that sounds, that'd be amazing. But we can see
Yeah.
you guys on Facebook for sure. So that's amazing. Who wants to listen to some music?
Right. You know what? I'm going to pull up Facebook just to see. There it is.
Ruby says she doesn't even think she's ever seen a Facebook Live. Well, we're happy to be here first. Vanessa says she thinks it'll be a blast. Okay, so we're not going to play the full songs, I don't think, because otherwise it'll take too long to get through them. So we'll play a little bit. If you guys hear one that you think is like a favorite and you want us to keep going, put that in the comments and we'll let it keep playing. But otherwise, we're just going to play like, I don't know, 20 seconds-ish. Todd, what do you think?
Yeah, usually somewhere, around a verse and a chorus.
Jessica says we sound great on YouTube. We have her on the TV. She has us on the TV.
Oh,
Yay!
great. Really? Oh, that's fantastic
All right.
to know. Well, good. Yeah. Here, let's just start with...
So the first album
Love
is
and Leave.
called Love Lost. There are songs about breakups. There are songs about losing loved ones. So if you guys, again, if you want us to keep going, let us know in the comments. Otherwise, Todd's going to stop after the first chorus.
Okay. Oh, Vanessa's on YouTube as well.
Nice. Thanks,
Got
guys.
it.
Thank you. If at any point you stop hearing Todd and I talking, let us know right away, because sometimes we forgot to turn our volume on last time when we were talking. So let us know if you don't hear us talking.
Oh, yeah. If there's anything that seems like a technical difficulty, it probably is. And we may or may not know about it. So this is a lot of kind of troubleshooting for us.
And we appreciate you being here.
So much.
Just enough to kill the night. You're bitter, you're slow, and I'm in a never-ending fight. We can live like this another day. No one wants to leave, no one wants to stay. I hear you say I did what's best for you. Like saying it out loud would make it more true. What's the best you have for me? What does that say about you? Sometimes loving is the hardest part.
Okay. I'll just go with that right there. That song has one of my favorite lines I think we've ever done. I love the part, if that's the best you've got for me, well, what does that say about you?
Sometimes loving is the hardest part.
So yeah, that excuse me. Yeah, so that just has one of my favorite lines.
We had a guest writer with us work on that one named Chris Berry. She does a lot of music for film and TV. We've written with her several times. And also, super exciting, she has a new musical coming out very soon. They just started their live rehearsals. It's called Groomies, which she...
And what is it? Do you know what it's about?
Yeah, so
basically?
Chris wrote it about a dog parlor grooming service, and it's about like characters inside that world and the pets. So it should be kind of fun, loving, and
God.
funny, and
I was going to say that is an area that's ripe for humor.
Yeah.
I bet.
They have a Facebook page.
I can see
you
people...
guys can check it out, Groomies. I'll post it on our Facebook page after we're all done tonight. If you're interested. I've seen some rehearsal videos and they sound amazing.
Wow. I can see some of the kind of characters that would be in this show. That's really great. So good on Chris. So this song is one we wrote at the retreat. The Northwoods. That was, I couldn't get that out. The Northwoods Songwriter Retreat.
Yes. So we had a brief.
So,
Actually, we could talk about it. Do you guys want to know what the songs are about, or do you want to just listen to them? Maybe that we... Am I talking too much? That is the question. I'll intro this one a little bit. So we were given a brief at the retreat, which is kind of how it works. They give you like a real live job posting, and you get put in a pod with like complete strangers, and you write a song in 48 hours that you then pitch to the brief. So the brief was for a new TV show about emergency responders. They were looking for music for it, and they wanted us to write songs about the experience of being an emergency, like a first responder, and that couldn't be too on the nose. And normally when we write for things, we can't use, like, if they want a song for a scene where something's like blowing up, they don't want us to sing about things blowing up. They just want like the feel of it. But for these ones, they wanted stuff that was a lot more like specific to what it would be like to be in that role as a first responder. So we have 2 songs on this album that we wrote to that brief, and this is the first one.
They linger long after everything was packed away. I can't stop thinking about what we've been. Broken and injured, lost and alone. These sounds I can't get out of my head. Arms through the night, you call me your angel. Your hero. On the front line, you call me your angel. Your hero. I know this is life, I'm trying to fit in. Can't go.
So there we go. Little taste of Call Me Your Angel.
Also, for those of you hanging out with us, Jessica and I are going to make a music video this weekend for one of these songs off the Love Lost EP. So if you have thoughts for one you would like to see a video for, you can also let us know that in the comments. Jessica's here hanging out, so we'll see what you say.
Yeah. The next one is I Know I'm Alive. So I will. Do you have anything you want to say about this, or?
No, so this is also for that same brief, right? Yeah, so
Right.
This was also written for that same brief, different song.
I'm so blue, so blue. I've seen too much pain to stay the same, walking roads that others shy from. Keep my eyes open when others turn and hide. Why can't I fit in? Seems like no one even knows I'm alive, 'cause I'm always trapped in my mind. I'm so blue, so blue. Voices cry.
There we go. I Know I'm Alive. This next one is the one that's like, I really love this song. I think it has this sort of simple, sweet sincerity to it. And it comes from this woman that we co-wrote it with, which was a woman who, oh, you know what? I can face the camera. We met at the Songwriters Retreat, and she's an older woman. She's in her 60s, and she did probably one of the bravest things I've ever heard of, is that she came to this Songwriters Retreat just not being a songwriter, just as someone who had an interest in it, which I thought was incredibly brave to dive into a world that you're not familiar with like that. And she had recently lost her husband, and she had this particular really sweet, heartfelt song that we wanted to help her with and produce it out and rearrange it and stuff. And so
I think that this one
here,
feels extra special to me because whenever we write with somebody else about something that's really important to them, it's really important to me to both honor what they're trying to do lyrically, but also bring it to life in a way that it, will reach other people, modernize it in a way, I guess. And this song, the very, very first time I heard it, I'm feeling choked up. Just a moment. I'm gonna take a moment. The very first time I heard it, and it's like super rough draft with just like her and her guitar. We were in a listening session, and I messaged her instantly, and I was like, Barb, I want to do this with you. Can we work on this together? And she said yes, and she sent it over. And so from the very like get-go, everything we did with it just felt so special. Who cut the onions? Exactly, Jessica.
Yeah.
Anyway, so How Was I to Know was Barb's song. It's about her experience losing her husband. And let's listen to it a little bit further through, maybe.
How was I to know how quickly you'd go, leaving me here without you? Your picture's by my bed, right next to my head. I keep some of you close, and I hold them to my nose.
I don't know, somehow we're
we
starting
go.
part way
How Was I to
through.
Know?
We're only getting like the chorus. Are you doing that on purpose?
Oh, yeah. I thought that's what you wanted me to do. I'll play more if you want me to.
Yeah, I was thinking like verse chorus.
Okay. All right. I'll play more.
That's okay.
So we'll end it out. The last song on here is The Worst Goodbye. I think you're probably better qualified to talk about this one than me.
I think that 2025 has been a really rough year for a lot of people in my life and a lot of people that were close to me, and we've lost people. And this song I wrote about my experience.
With you, I cried so hard I couldn't breathe. How could I know we'd say it over again? You called to see if I'm fine, just checking in from time to time. I know you were never mine. My world came crashing in again. This goodbye came too soon. I couldn't let you go. I filled every room with your ghost. The worst goodbye was yet to come. I started dreaming you were going away.
Sorry about that. That's weird. I don't know why it's acting so weird.
Ruby says, no, this one's my favorite.
So, oh, nice.
So,
Yeah, so that's the Love Lost EP, a little taste of it.
so which one do you guys want to
And,
see a video
yeah.
for? Also, somebody asked earlier, it might have been Ruby, Jessica is going to be directing. We're going to storyboard. We're going to come up with something. It's going to be fun. Vanessa said 2025 has been a dumpster fire. Yes, I agree. You know, Todd told me the other day, because we're talking about, I was giving him my laundry list because I was feeling sorry for myself. And Todd said to me, we're due for the universe to give you something exciting. And I'm just going to believe for that. For the second half of 2025, man.
That's right. The pendulum is going to be swinging hard the other way.
Vanessa wants a video for that one. Okay.
For The Worst Goodbye.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll see. We'll see what Jessica's feeling, because she gets to be the decision maker. All right. So enough sad things.
Well,
So that's
let's
August.
rock out.
Yay. Sad vibes. August. Uh September is going to go a completely different direction. So we have a couple of exciting things coming up this year. One of which we can't really talk about the details for yet, but we have music in a new movie, which we have started to see info for, and as soon as we can talk about it 100% we will be. But the very first song on this The Flowers Are Gonna Die EP is going to be in that movie. We've already been paid, the contracts have already been signed, so we're super excited. And we're also hoping that maybe the timelines will line up, so the movie will come out and we can talk about it and the music will come out. But you guys are going to get to hear it
Right.
today a little bit.
Plus, we had the opportunity to be actually in the same space.
Space.
The same place for a while, and we made a video.
Oh,
for
we
this
should
song,
tell that
which
story.
I love.
We should tell that story.
Okay, tell the story.
Todd has passport issues.
Oh my god!
So last year, was it last year? Todd had a gig in Ontario, and he was flying to go to Ontario. And oh, sorry guys, the train's going by. Might be loud on my end. So Todd's going to Ontario. He's at the airport at his like final stop before crossing the border, and realizes he doesn't have his passport. So it turned into this whole thing, and now we have an ongoing joke. Don't forget your passport. Fast forward to this year in April. I was going to be in Edmonton, so we're like, hey, it's perfect timing. Todd's going to come and meet me in Edmonton. We're going to make a video. We're going to do a bunch of content. It's going to be great. Do you hear the train? Can you hear it? He just like, remember when I was telling you, he just like sits on the horn, like for the longest time.
I know he's really leaning into it today.
Anyway, sorry. So anyways, Todd's going to come see me in Edmonton. We're great. We're all excited. Todd's in Seattle. Goes to get on the airplane. And what happens, Todd?
Well, my passport, I had it, but it was expired. It had expired just a couple months before that. And so I was so determined. I was not going to let what happened last time happen this time, because the other time I was not able to get across the border. It was for a gig. They paid me a fair amount of money in advance. And if I didn't get across the border, I was going to owe all that money back. And that's what happened. I had to pay it all back. It sucked. So I was determined this time I was not going to be beaten. I was in Seattle. They said there's a passport office in Seattle, so I can get this done. And I went the next day, and I was there first thing in the morning, and I went through and did my applications and did everything I needed to do and got my passport, and only got there like a day late. So
it was actually
pretty proud of myself.
A perfect example of lemons into lemonade, because I'm not sure we would have been that motivated and that productive had we not lost 24 hours.
That's true. And that was like, oh, we got stuff to get done now.
Basically, I picked Todd up at the airport. We picked up food. We went back to the Airbnb and we made a video and a whole bunch of content.
Yeah.
Then he left the next day.
And I'm really loving it too. Yeah, I think the video is super fun. I think it's definitely among the best stuff we've ever done video wise.
Yeah. So, anyways, having said all that, September is going to be a very different vibe. It's going to be rock music, and our very first song is called "Burn You to the Ground."
Oh, the train.
This mess you made of things, nothing's gonna be the same. Lies drip from your tongue, stories you thought you could tell. Thought I'd follow blind, but I'm not that kind of girl. And now it's too late. I'm gonna light this mess on fire. Thought you could hide. Thought you could run. But there's nowhere to go. I'll be dancing in
So I'm sure you can imagine we actually had a lot of fun making that video.
Oh, yeah. Can I give it away? She
No,
murders
you can't say
me.
that on the internet.
I can say when it's about me, right? I'm not threatening
I don't think
anybody
you're allowed to
else.
say that word on the internet. AI gods, we're
Oh,
sorry.
man. Sorry. We're talking about us. And we're not talking about real anyway.
Okay, so
Next song, Not Your Baby Girl. I love
I feel
this
like it's
one.
fairly
I think this is one of
self-explanatory.
that. Yeah, and it's so heavy. I just love it. So I'm just gonna play it.
The flame
Whoops. Let me click the right button.
You told me to sit up straight, cross my heart and hope to die. You said it would save my soul, but you missed the important things. Like when I was falling down, like when I was crying for help, like when I was reaching out, cause now it's too late. I'm not your baby girl, I'm not your little princess. I'm not your baby girl, I'm a grown-up woman now. I'm not your baby girl, I'm not your little pumpkin. I'm not your baby girl, I'm a grown-up woman now. You told me to follow the leader, but the all fell down.
Whoop.
But you missed the important.
Man, the volume volume I was having a heart
Todd's
attack.
just a little into that one.
Yeah.
Just riding the fader.
Yeah, it's so
So
good.
the next one, I'm gonna like brag on Todd a little tiny bit because the next one we actually had in a promo for Law and Order season 20,000,005. No, I think it was 20
20
something.
something,
I think it
yeah.
was 25. And
Yeah.
it ran all last year on major TV. Super exciting. And Todd sings, which you
Right.
guys almost never get to hear.
That's true. Let's bring that forward, shall we? It's called Unforgiven.
Love a lot.
just like a blind date. It's an atom bomb, bigger than outer space. Sink your teeth in, turn the pillowcase. If this was Shakespeare, and they were real, I'd be Hamlet, you'd be Ophelia. When the curtain drops, there are gifts we get. Mine's insanity, yours is regret.
Okay.
You know what? Did we
Unforgiven.
we did a version of me singing that, I think, didn't we?
We have a totally different version of you singing a lot of the same words.
Yeah, but it's different.
but not the same song. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
completely different. It's super rocking though. That's good.
Todd made
Maybe
us
we'll
the
play that one.
monies. Todd made us the monies.
So yeah, so far that is our number one most lucrative song to date.
Look at that
But,
smile.
I'm
Look at
looking
that grin.
Something
It was pretty exciting.
overtake
You
it
know,
soon.
actually, that
It
beginning
was.
part is the part that they used, right? And what she said was,
all the
"Who
time.
doesn't love a SVU marathon?" Blah 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 blah. Then it went into the. I may have watched it a few
Yeah,
times.
and we're like, yeah. Please, can we have more network TV promos?
Okay, so we're getting some words over here that
Um,
we can add for next time. She smirks him. She skills him.
Okay,
Those are good ones.
I like that. Those are good.
Ruby says she
Yeah,
likes that
I
one.
remember those.
Marker, she wrote. Vanessa.
This next one is this one, and this takes me back to my legit sort of 80s punk rock days.
Oh yeah, this is you too. What did we
Yeah,
write this
This
for?
is me too, right? And this,
Oh, it was a brief
it was brief. Yeah, they just needed a blast of punk rock.
pre election.
So
Pre-election.
yeah. Oh, right.
That's the vibe.
Walking blindly, no one can think for themselves. I don't want to say what I mean, but I question everything. Time to make a change, time to make a stand, time to step out, time to say what you think. Time to make a change, time to make a stand. No white flags for us today, no white flags for us today.
I can just picture you dancing around in your studio. No,
Absolutely. And even though it's a punk rock song, I slipped a keyboard solo into it. So
as one does
thought that would
with
be
punk
fun.
rock. I mean, why wouldn't you?
That's right. We kept it kind of poppy on that one. It's fun. Reminds me, this is one of my favorite early punk rock stories. I was at a punk rock club back with my friend playing pool in the back of the room, and there's maybe me and him and a couple other people in the place. This three guys walk up on stage and start playing a type of punk rock we had never heard before. This singer had this amazing voice, not yelling. He was singing, and he was really, really good. And then they were singing harmonies on top of that. It was just like so unbelievable. We've just never heard anything like that. And so we're just like nudging the guys next to us, like, hey, does anyone know who is this band? And in between, the guy was like, thanks a lot, we're Green Day.
Were they actually Green
So,
Day?
They were actually Green
What?
Day. That was, just some when they were on the way up with like probably a maximum of 10 other people in that club. But we were all completely floored. It was just, the birth of pop punk right there. And we'd never heard anything quite like it.
How have
And
I
they
never
were
heard
so
this
good.
story before?
I don't know. It's one of my good old punk rock stories.
I would have thought you were
not
so
as good
much
as my Nirvana
cooler
story,
if
I
I had
guess.
known about Green Day.
I thought you liked Nirvana. That's what
Well,
I
I
was.
mean, hello. I am a
was
90s
leaning into
baby.
Nirvana.
So,
Yeah,
okay.
it's like all those punk bands started at the bottom, just like every other band.
Exactly. Vanessa says it's crazy.
That's what
Exactly.
was-
Todd gets cooler every day to all of us.
So I just happened to be around at the right place at the right time.
So, the
Um,
last one is actually one that we wrote like
Uh,
a million years ago. At
was
the
one of the
dawn
first
of
rock
the
songs we
True
ever did.
Swans era. Also, I feel like it
It
got
truly was the dawn.
used for something.
It never got used for something. The thing about this song is that it has been
you're right.
forwarded many times and it never has been used. It's like people hear it like, oh, I love that one. I need a copy of that. Let's, it gets forwarded or whatever. And always the bridesmaid, never the bride.
Jessica says Todd has the best stories. 'Tis fact. I agree. 100%. That's why we're partners.
Let's listen to Let It Burn. It's a good way to close out after we started with Burn You to the Ground.
I'm your only one. Feel my body touching yours. You tie me down, but I'll never stay. You build me up, I break you down. You build me up, I break you down. You build me up, I break you down. You're not the one, not my only one. There's a lot more to it than to love. Such endless, take away the pain, shrink it down. I will say let it burn.
Okay, now that we're
It's a fun one. Love that one.
doing this, I think it should go Burn You to the Ground, Unforgiven, Not Your Baby Girl, No White Flags, Let It Burn. Let's try that and see how we feel about it.
Okay. All right. I'm going to edit that right here, right now.
I think that flow might work a little better.
Yeah, then it's kind of like you sing one, then I
Yeah.
sing one, you sing one. Okay, let's pull up this next one. This next one has a whole kind of story with it. What did I put it under?
Oh, so many stories about. Okay, so October, our favorite month for some
There
of
it
us. 'Tis the spooky season. 'Tis the time for traditionally a Gothic Lullabies album. But Todd and I went a little different this year. And we have created a Gothic music EP. Much more like mainstream. Would you say mainstream goth? I think it's more like mainstream goth vibes.
Oh, this is just straight up goth. If you're into goth music, if you're into Bauhaus and Sisters of Mercy and Susie and the Banshees, and you're gonna love this.
And we have some special guest musicians.
Oh, do
we have some special guest musicians, and that was super. I have to say that occasionally when we work with people, I get nervous. And it's probably like the closest I ever get to fangirling, and I get a little tiny bit like tongue-tied and really glad that they can't hear me in the studio, and I get super like, I don't know, I don't like anything, and I feel like I'm not doing a good enough job, and whatever. And Scott was that 100% for me, the first song we did together. And I think this one was even harder.
Really? You think so?
Yeah. I should probably not say that on the internet, because now he's going to see it. He's going to be like, she's such a dork.
The Scott we're referring to, he played bass and some guitar on the first one. And he is with the band. He's with a couple of pretty popular 90s bands. First one is Dishwalla, which if you're like, oh, do I know that name, Dishwalla? You'll probably know this. Tell me all your thoughts on God, because I really like to meet her. That's Dishwalla. That's them. That's one of those classic 90s songs probably everyone has heard. And he's also a member of the band Marcy Playground. If you don't know them, you probably know this. I smell sex and candy, yeah.
Who's that lounging in my chair?
Right.
So when we found out we were going to work with Scott, who is the most chill and awesome person, honestly, to work with.
Yes, a very awesome
I
dude.
was so nervous. I was so nervous, and I was like, he's going to hear this, and but actually I'm so happy with the way that it turned out and what he lended to the project. Counting Blue Cars. Yes, Vanessa.
That's
so Todd, just a little FYI before we get going, Ruby says The Cure is my favorite, and
oh my god,
she effing loves Dishwalla. Us too.
So yeah, that's the first one.
Next one, we actually have this in the running for a movie too right now. Another movie we're not allowed to talk about,
really
but this one's in the running right now, and I'm super excited because if it gets used, it's gonna be awesome.
One of the guys the guy that we collaborated On this one, he collaborates with other kind of bigger goth / industrial bands like Ministry
That's not this
or
song though, right?
Revolting Cocks. Yeah, that's this. He's on this song
Oh.
and Queen of the Damned.
Oh, right.
But he's kind of big in that scene. So
I was also nervous to work
and
with
this
him.
is
I feel like
Oh,
anytime
Dustin's great.
I work with like a legit touring, performing, recording professional, I get butterflies.
yeah. Well, you're a recording professional too. You need to.
Yeah. I guess I got like
You
5
can-
years under
can
my
hang.
belt now, man.
That's
I
right.
think that counts as a
And
professional.
Hundreds and hundreds of songs, so
That's
you
true.
can hang. But yeah, Farrell. Oh, you should tell them. I love the story behind this.
So last,
Do you want to tell or should I tell?
oh, you can tell it. And I'll just like drop in some little moments.
Okay. We go to this thing called the Taxi Road Rally, and it's at a hotel in LA. That the hotel itself is in a fairly okay part of town, but it's near one of those places where there's a border, and if you go under this bridge, you're in a completely different section of town. And it's a huge bridge. It's like a 12-lane wide bridge. And there's a whole kind of, what would you call it under there? Community, maybe. There's a lot of people
Living there.
existing under this bridge. And there was a guy at the road rally, at the end of the road rally, and he didn't want to leave because he said, I have to walk under that bridge again, and I've been doing it all week, and I hate it.
And he's a little bit like challenged, like he's a little bit like childlike in the way that he is. So it was like, well, I mean, I didn't realize he'd been walking back and forth by himself like the whole weekend. I was horrified. But when he was telling me and he started crying, I was like gut punched.
Right. So Michelle rallied a few people to accompany him on his trip under the bridge and back, and her too, thank God, because I couldn't bear the thought of you walking under that bridge by yourself. It's horrific. But one of the things Michelle saw was a woman who was, well, you describe her. I'll let you tell about the woman you saw under the bridge.
So when we walked by, like when we went under the first time, I noticed her, and she really jumped out at me because she actually kind of made me think of Jessica, because she was like so tiny, and so like so I had this moment where I was like, oh my God, is that my sister? And obviously it wasn't. It was not Jessica, just so the internet knows. So went under the bridge, did her thing, and came back. And when we were coming back, she was like on all fours, crawling, like digging in the dirt, obviously having some sort of an issue with mind-altering substances. And the image of her just like stuck with me, and I just like couldn't get rid of it. And so we came back, and I told Todd, I'm like, I need to write a song about this. Like, I want to write a song. And we kind of went back and forth, and Feral was born.
Here we go. There we go, Feral. Um, the next one, Queen of the Damned. This was I guess this was a song Michelle was kind enough to write on my behalf for my
Todd's
an
like, where did you get
ex-girlfriend.
those
It was not
lyrics?
very nice to
Do
me.
you remember? You're like, where did you get that from? I'm like, oh. Remember when you said I almost
So this also has Dustin, who was on the last song. So I'll just play this.
So I wrote this
Oh.
about Todd's ex.
Never really cared. Letting everyone
You didn't even do the chorus
Okay,
yet.
Queen of the
Queen
Damned.
of the damned, leave
I know.
in destruction.
I know it was I didn't position the cursor very well. You'll have to listen to the album when it comes out. This next song, oh man, I love this one, especially if you're a fan of The Cure. This is going to be something for you, and this has a super special special guest on this. If you're familiar with the band Built to Spill, they're one of those bands. They remind me of the Velvet Underground. Which was famously said about the Velvet Underground, that maybe only 1,000 people bought the first Velvet Underground album, but they were so influential that all of those 1,000 people formed bands after that. And Built to Spill is like that. You may not have heard of them, but you've definitely heard their influence on 90s music, particularly indie guitar rock. They're the type of band, if you go to a big festival like a Bonnaroo or a Coachella or something like that, Built to Spill will be playing, but they'll be fourth, maybe fifth under the headliner, but they'll be way up there, way farther than True Swans would be. So
This
stuck on
song,
a third or fourth stage somewhere.
when I found out we were going to be working with Doug, I was so excited. And like, you're right. Like, it's just one of those things. Like, when you know their sound, it's everywhere. And so to get to work with
Right.
him was a really big deal for me.
Yeah. When you hear a lot of that sort of 90s indie guitar rock, it was pretty much invented by Doug and Jay Mascis from Dinosaur and maybe Stephen Malkmus from Pavement. That would be like the Mount Rushmore of indie guitar rock. So anyway, Crash Test Psychopath. I want to play this whole intro because I think it's so powerful.
Make sure you got their cursor in the right spot.
I'm going to have it at the very beginning. Okay. Oh, this volume is being weird for me. Yes. So
Ruby says
that
she loves
especially, I
it.
played a long. I did that actually for Ruby. She said she liked The Cure, and it's a very Cure sort of opening
Yeah.
for the song. It's very long, like The Cure does. They have these long intros. So,
I was watching the counter at the bottom and
Oh.
I'm like, we're never getting past a music supervisor with this.
oh, I know.
But it's like art.
I just hope that they really, yeah, they really like the wall of sound that we did at the beginning there.
So rarely, I feel like, do
Yeah,
we
so-
actually get to do art? Like, because we're working so often, right? Like, to
Yeah.
fill a brief. And I feel like in a lot of ways, lyrically and sonically and everything, this was like art for us. It was like getting to play dress up with music.
Right. It felt way more like we were expressing ourselves as artists as opposed to doing a job.
I think it also
So-
has one of my favorite lines that we've written, which is, we build a house, we faked a home, stuck in mediocrity. It's like drinking poison.
Mhm.
I don't know, I feel
Yeah, that
particularly
is good.
proud of those.
Yeah, we're gonna make a video for one of those. I'm excited about that. I have my ideas, which I think it should be, but we'll see what it is.
So that is it, guys. August, September, and October. Coming soon to a streaming service near you.
Preview EPs. That's right. Got some more videos and stuff to finish with this stuff, but we appreciate you guys coming and hanging out. This is all part of a bigger plan to be able to do things like this, and we're kind of working out the technical kinks.
We really want to be able to
Couldn't
bring
believe the
in,
couple hours.
bring in other people and friends and stuff and listen to their music and talk about it with you guys and stuff, like things that the most amazing projects get made, get tucked into the background of a movie somewhere, and you never actually hear it. So we're thinking it would be cool to work out the kinks, to be able to bring that to you here. The Todd and Michelle Show.
That's the goal. Yep.
Vanessa says, finally
In
something
addition to
fun to
just-
look forward to. Yes, Vanessa. 2025, man. We're going to make it happen.
Right. It's going to be a better year from this point on.
What is it? We're halfway through. So now it's like all downhill. So it should be coasting in a good way.
There we go. Well, I think that's probably going to be it for us. We'll go ahead and sign off for this for now. Are we gonna try and do this again this week while we're recording? Do one of our sessions?
Well, we can't do it with the kids' song. So probably not. Plus
Okay.
tomorrow's Friday. The week's already over.
Oh man, that's right. I forgot. Yeah,
Todd
Spent the
Todd
first half
had
of
a
the week doing
holiday and
other-
went camping, living the life.
that's right. I saw my daughter and grandson, and we had a blast.
So tomorrow's Friday, so no live. Saturday, Jessica and I are
Okay.
making a video. Oh, we should go back to the playlist. Quick, guys, weigh in the comments. I don't remember which was the one that you guys had as a favorite. Ruby says
feel
she
like,
misses your lives, Todd. I think it's the salt and
Wow,
pepper
I'm
shaker.
gonna-
Everybody misses the salt grinder or the pepper grinder. Sorry, pepper grinder.
The pepper.
The pepper grinder.
All of this stuff we're doing right now is part of a reintroduction package. So this is working the kinks out so we can kind of come back strong, do fun stuff on a bunch of different ways, and including the lives that I used to, because I always had fun doing those.
We love you guys too, and you're so nice. So it's awesome to get to do these early ones with you guys and work the kinks out with like friends. It feels like we're just hanging out with family.
Right. I think the worst goodbye is the one that people were leaning to for a video.
You took a piece of me with you. I cried so hard I couldn't breathe. How could I know we'd say it over again? You called to see if I'm fine, just checking in from time to time. wouldn't let you go. I filled every room with your ghost. The worst goodbye was yet to come.
Think that'd be a good one.
Ruby and Vanessa say that too. Well, I mean, you know, I could always cry in real life for the video. bring some reality to the art. Okay, we'll see.
Right.
I really thought that they would pick Barb's. I don't know why. I've just been feeling that one.
I love that one too.
I love that one.
I think I've made my love for that one known.
Yes. Oh,
So,
since
we'll see
we're
how it
here
shakes
and
out.
we're listening, The Worst Goodbye, I was thinking about the arrangement of it. So
Mhm.
at the beginning, you've got this like repeating note with the piano. Like, kind of like,
Okay.
do you know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
So I think that at that very first bit, it should maybe be less and long chords. Like one hold, just to kind of set the tone, and then the whole song kind of builds from
Lost
there.
in time when you went away. A final
1, 2, 3.
Don't you think?
4. Turn to
Like, I think that maybe
Yeah.
almost like that whole first. We can listen to it. We're sitting here. Maybe almost that whole first.
Mhm.
I'll tell you when I think I hear it, but you'll probably hear it naturally too. Like right here.
lost in time when you went away. A final kiss you took. A piece of me with you. I cried so hard.
Right there.
I couldn't breathe.
Like right at I cried so hard is where it can start building, and then my harmony comes in. I couldn't breathe. What do you think?
Okay. Yeah, I like it. It's easy to fix that.
Before we make the video.
Right. Yeah. I can actually do that like right now. That would be super easy.
Do you feel like that would feel impactful?
I think so.
I was just
It kinda
walking
gives the
last
song
night.
place to go.
Yeah. And I don't even know, like, I don't think we want it to be a cappella at the beginning. But you could almost even try that and see how you felt and then add an element in. There's also this really cool thing, since we're working on the track, there's also this really cool thing you do towards the end where you're playing high notes on the piano, almost like an echo, like there's just a few of them.
Mm-hmm.
And I almost feel like there could be a tiny bit more of that.
Okay.
I'm trying to picture what it is. But I was hearing it when I was listening to it last night. I was hearing it, and I see something.
With your ghost, but this goodbye, it's too soon. Don't wanna let you
Just like a little bit more of them.
This will be the end of us. The worst goodbye I finally know.
Because it feels almost
so
to me like they're tears.
Oh,
I don't know. That was just what
okay.
I was feeling when I was walking and I was listening to it. And then if you think about it that way, like almost like a picture, you can hear spots where they would be falling.
Right. Okay. So you want, like, as it goes towards the end, more falling tears.
Maybe. What do you think?
Okay. I'm going to try that. I like that. That's a good build. I like the way we sort of hollowed out the beginning some, added some more stuff at the end.
Mhm.
That's a better arc for it.
Because I really love that sound. And I was listening to it like a few times yesterday working on the order for the playlist, and I was like, I feel like it's crying. Like I feel like the piano's crying.
Well, I will see if I can make you cry.
You cry harder, Todd. Just kidding.
I mean, I'm sure I've made people cry with my playing before, but this is going to be a different kind.
Yeah. All right. Well, on that note, we're all going to cry harder.
Okay,
But thanks for hanging out with us, guys.
let's go. Yes, thank you so much. Appreciate you guys
Oh.
helping us work all this out. And
We will post. We will try to be better about posting notifications when we're going to go live and give you guys like a slight heads up because I realize it's sporadic.
right, not be so last minute. That's all part of the plan of getting our act together. Okay,
Have a good night.
I will see you guys